Hi everyone, I'm here at an annual yard sale that a nonprofit local thrift store does, and I am super excited. I got here 30 minutes ahead of time. And yes, I'm wearing my son's sunglasses. I left mine in the other car, but they're setting up. I think I'm gonna just go show you guys a glance of the art that is against the building, and then I'll come back and sit in my car and wait patiently. And I'm so excited to find some awesome things to resell online. This is a cool piece. I really like that one. I will probably pick that up if it's still available. Tell me in the comments who had this in their house growing up. Oh, that is so cool. And it's a needlepoint hummingbird. This looks really old. I can't tell if it was intentionally made to look old or if it's really old. Beautiful. Some like Art Nouveau brass frames. 90s. Michael Jordan. Nice artwork here. Good price. This looks like something my mom would have in her house. Once I got inside, it surprisingly was not very busy. So I tried looking at more substantial items first, like dresses. I did really like this Alex Evenings two-piece, but it was more of a tan color. If it was more of that champagne color that it's giving you guys, I would have got it. Now this, I will show later in my haul. Totally my vibe. The era that I like to resell. This Y2K dress was unfortunately stained. I don't like projects, so I did leave it. This one I debated on. I've seen it in the past, but it's just, it would be a slow sale. So I did go ahead and pass. Again, princess gown. I could have gotten it, but again, it's, I don't know, prom's already passed, so I'm trying to be a little more selective. Now I love selling a good belt. Nothing stood out to me. I did glance at the swimwear. I don't believe I got a single item from swimwear. And here I'm like, oh, maybe this is vintage. No, it's a repro. The other side of the store is hard goods. So as you see here, this is usually where they put their glassware. Sometimes I get gold and find paperweights that I can resell for a decent amount, but I did not see any here. This was chipped and I did not see any markings, but it was just a neat hand-carved platter. Cute little mushrooms, but a newer mushroom piece. So I left that behind. Again, not that many people, a lot less people it seemed than last year. Not quite sure why, but totally fine with me. I did bump into a couple people. I had my big IKEA bags. They don't have shopping carts at this location, so I just bring my big bags. And they were full, and so I was bumping around, so probably wasn't the... And then yesterday my husband screenshotted me, and the thrift store posted that you can no longer carry around big bags or backpacks in this store. So he just like made a joke of it that it was because of me, but I hope it's not. So anyways, I really didn't find much at this area. I don't know that I got actually any hard goods. I will always look. I do like to sell hard goods over the summer, as with summer slowdown. With clothing, I feel like hard goods typically move faster than clothing, especially over the summer months. Nothing really exciting. When I'm looking for hard goods, I look for unique, odd, different. Not necessarily something I'd put in my home, but here we have a really pretty toothbrush holder. I could have possibly Google lensed that to see. I did not, as it was actually vintage. So I could have possibly passed on it, but you win, you lose some, you know. Those were so dainty and adorable. I don't even know what they are. Mini candle holders. I'm not sure. That sombrero chip bowl is so cool. We don't have storage space, but we love some chips and dip in our house. Time for the haul. I actually surprisingly did not get as much as I had last year, but I was the very first person. I got there 30 minutes early. They had the art lined up against the wall, so I went out and showed you guys the art. I did score that gold religious framed piece that's probably from the 70s era. Very excited about that one. That should resell, I'm hoping, between 30 and 50. I'm guessing it will go on Etsy more towards the $50 mark. But people were snagging the art pieces before it was time to shop. And I asked one of the volunteers there and if we had to wait, and she said yes please, but other people were literally going and taking pieces of art. So after they were holding pieces and nothing was being done about it, I went and grabbed the piece of art and held onto it. They did open the doors 15 minutes early, and I only got about 13 items to resell. So I will go ahead and show you those items. I did already do list a couple of them. So the first one was that gold art piece. I just went to go look at what it was called. It's probably a Catholic piece, I believe. I don't know if it was considered to be the Virgin Mary, but the frame, the gold, very detailed. The paperback lining was still there. Sometimes they get ripped off. And so I had the information about it, which was helpful. There are a few out there already. That's why I believe it will sell more so on Etsy. And yeah, it was just a really neat piece. I did watch people stop and look at it, but nobody picked it up, the early birds, so I had to go snag it before somebody took it. The other piece that I have already listed, that I've actually seen at the thrift store for a month, but they had it priced at $18. All of the clothing was $1 a piece, which is wonderful. Like, that's better than the bins pricing typically. And it is a silk 90s, maybe like Y2K cocktail dress. It is really pretty colors of like pink, blue, green. It's ruched. It has a keyhole. The beading on the neckline is really pretty. It's by the brand Cachette. It's not Cachet, that typically does pretty well. It's Cachette with like a T at the end. And I did not even put the brand in the title, but the dress is absolutely stunning. Whenever I find silk pieces out in the wild, I always make sure to check it for runs, because the chiffon is very delicate and fragile, and if there's several runs, that will deter from me picking up a piece. But this one was very nice. All the beading was intact. It was a size 10. I believe it fits a modern 8. Now, when I went to go look at the inside of the seam along the waist, I noticed that it had been shortened, which was interesting because typically dresses are shortened at the bottom hem, but it was done on the inside. It looked professional. And so when I went to list it, I did note that this has been altered. It originally was supposed to be like floor length, which is unfortunate because I could have asked more if it was more of a formal gown. This is more of like cocktail or wedding guest. But I believe I listed this one for $60 or $70. And then we're gonna go ahead and get into the few pieces. Now, the shoes, I just realized today how much I paid $5 for these, and it's actually missing the strap. I typically pass on Crocs. They have a really, really good sell-through rate, but they're usually around 20 bucks. These look almost brand new, and they're a little bit clunkier than normal. However, the strap is gone. They are a women's 10. But according to the receipt, I got charged $5. Oh, for the dance coats. I'm going to show you in a second. Okay, these he considered slippers, so I got charged $2. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. See, I'm like, all these things are clicking as I'm filming. That's how my brain works sometimes. But yeah, so again, these are, I don't quite know the style, but again, luckily I only paid $2. I will need to note that that strap is gone, which I do know people remove the straps. I typically don't like to wear them. But anyways, this should go for, I'm guessing, $20. Here I have a pair of Dansko sandals. When I first got them, I paid $5 for these. I thought they were brand new because the cardboard insert is still in it, and I did not see any signs of wear. However, when I just took it out of the bag, I do notice a little bit of discoloration on the bottom, so I cannot sell these brand new, but I still think I can get about $50 for these sandals. Next piece, I haven't checked comps, but the color and style was so stunning, and it was $1. This is a Madewell velvet, like rust orange blouse, tunic. It may even be a dress, but it has the you call that a flutter sleeve, flounce, I think is the proper term. This is a small. Now it has the SKU on it, which makes me wonder. Put in the comments if you know what this sticker, because I thought that places like Rent the Runway had these on the designer pieces when Thrift did that, but I could be completely wrong. Anyways, just a boho, and it has the fabric covered buttons on the back, which also make it really pretty. And again, that was $1. I'm guessing I can get 30 for it. I'll put the comps and the stock photo up in the. This gown right here was also one of those dresses that was previously marked up to $20, but I got for a whole $1, which is wonderful. This is absolutely stunning. It does have these really thin, I guess these are sleeves or straps. I didn't know for sure. But this is very, I don't even know. So it's got, I don't know if you can tell, but it's got some textured tulle right up here. And it's a very full gown in this gorgeous midnight blue with black tulle overlay and a glitter on the skirt and like a floral design. It is stunning. The back is just like this. And the brand is down here. It still has the cardboard tag, which indicates it may have not been worn, because these are like what it came with on as new instead of the hang tags. So I'm guessing this is more 80s based off of the style of tag. It could even possibly be a little older, but based off of color and style, I'm gonna go with 80s. And I will probably list this gorgeous gown for about $100. This next dress, just a warning, you may want to put some sunglasses on if you have some near you. Okay, I'll wait 1 second. Okay, because this is stunning. It's not sparkling like the rainbow colors on film, but in real life, this is like I don't even know. This looks like something you would wear to like Vegas, in my opinion, if you're going to like one of the 5-star restaurants that has a dress code. But it's like an asymmetrical, strappy Y2K, maybe late 90s gown. And it was originally marked $18 at the Thrift. Of course, I got it for the $1. And it was on the mannequin. So do you ever take things off the mannequin and it's such a chore? But this one is totally worth it. It is by Be Smart. I do like finding their vintage pieces from this era. And it may actually be more 90s because it has the paper tag. And it's like a polyester lurex. So it's that really stretchy fabric. I was just seeing if there's a liner inside, but no like inner shelf for a bra. But it is floor length and it is stunning. I like it. It's a bodycon, like form-fitted gown, and it is, wow. I just wish you guys could see how, I mean, it sparkles obviously, but the colors are stunning, like absolutely stunning. I'll probably ask about $100 for that one as well. It's a vintage 12, so it probably fits like a modern 8 to 10. I'll put it on the dress form and see. I may actually model that one. I don't know. I don't like putting items on that have glitter because it's so messy. I don't think that one actually sheds that bad. So we will see. We will see. Now, I love finding denim shirts, denim dresses, denim skirts. It's just such a popular trend that I feel like never really goes out of style. And here we have a combination of not just like denim, but Hawaiian and denim combined. So we have a chambray vintage snap front shirt by Liz Claiborne. I like to find a variety of Liz Claiborne styles that are vintage. And it used to be very, very popular. I swear my mom wore tons of Liz Claiborne in like the 80s and 90s to school as she was a teacher. But here we just have a nice floral print. And it's in very nice condition. So this is wonderful. And again, it's that thin chambray. So it's perfect for like when you go into those restaurants and they have the AC cranked and you're absolutely freezing your butt off. So I have a short little story real quick. I'm always cold. If you don't know me personally, like I'm always cold. And It's pretty much summer here in Illinois, and this last weekend we went to go eat at Texas Roadhouse, my husband and I, and I left my jacket accidentally. Didn't have it with me. I had just came from the bins, and so this may sound a little gross to some of you, but I was desperate. It was an ice box, like so cold in the restaurant. So I went and I got like a fuzzy pullover for myself personally. It looked brand new, like it didn't look dirty or it didn't smell or anything, but I wore it and that thing shed like, I don't even know, like maybe if you have a pug or a dog that sheds really bad. My husband showed me, I drove and the fuzzies were all over the seatbelt, all over the seat. He went and got in the next day with a black t-shirt and sent me a picture. It was awful. I had to take the lint brush out to the car, so I'm guessing that's why the person donated that pullover jacket, because it sheds so bad, unless it hasn't been laundered yet, but my guess is they didn't want it to keep shedding everywhere. But yes, I'm always cold. Here is something that also surprised me. I thought this would actually do better. So if you know bathing suit brands that to resell, Miracle Suit is a really good one. You can get between like $30 and $50 depending on the style and the size. I found shapewear by Miracle Suit, and it's a good size. It's 36D. It's the underwire, and what I love about this is you can change the straps in the back. You can make it a halter, you can make it racer back, crisscross, however to what you are wearing. I got, again, $1. This one has the shorts, which I love because I have some shapewear. I hardly ever go anywhere, but when I've worn it in the past, it like digs into my butt cheeks and you can tell I'm wearing shapewear. So these are shorts, but you guys, what I absolutely love is that there's an opening for you to go to the bathroom. There have been so many times like my shapewear had the clips, and when you have to pee really bad, you have to pee really bad, especially after 4 kids. And it was awful to unclip, pull your underwear down. And so this is just like, I don't even know, because then I don't know, TMI, I won't go too far. But when I got it home, I noticed that they had sewn in a few stitches to make it more probably of a 34D. So I will unstitch this, but if I recall, I think these were only going for like 25 to 30. They also stitched it right here. So I can pull out the stitches, no big deal. And I may actually just keep this because this seems a lot more practical than my other like shapewear items. But sometimes I just talk and talk and talk. Ask my mom. Okay, here we have another item that was on the specialty rack that I previously had passed over. They were asking $15, which really isn't that bad, but it is a really cute late 90s, early Y2K formal tank in this really cute red and black glitter. It's a skirt set, like a formal skirt set, and it's got the maxi skirt. It's like the red with the black mesh overlay. This is adorable. I think this would do well. It is by Escape. It is a large, and it's just nice and stretchy. You know, the skirt has a zip side closure. And of course, you know, I can't make it look good for you guys, but just trust me, okay? And also, if you think I deserve a like, please give me a thumbs up. I've been trying to post more content for you guys, and I've been shopping. Now I need to like put the brakes on because I'm getting more of a death pile that I don't like to have, and I need to list, and then I can show you guys like some what sold videos. I've been selling tons of blankets, and I've posted one other video of a specialty just blankets video, and it did really well. And so I thought I could do like an update for everybody, because like I'll sell baby blankets for $100 and it just blows my mind. So I feel like I need to share that information with other resellers. Okay, moving back onto the haul. Here we have a silk strapless gown, probably like, it's by Aqua Dresses. I believe I've sold, no, it's Aquatalia, different brand I'm guessing. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 60% nylon, 40% silk. It does look like silk. in this beautiful, like, not quite mauve, but like a rose pink, very soft blush pink is how I would describe it. And it's an empire waist. It does have the gum strip to make sure it stays in place. I personally do not like strapless dresses. If you have much of a chest, like it's not ideal. But it is, the top is pretty plain. It's the bottom. I will try to scoot back. It's got this gorgeous floral on the bottom. So anyways, I loved that. And again, Y2K tag has been dry cleaned, and it's a 12, guessing probably more of a 10 at this point, as vintage clothing does run smaller. This does have the cups inside, so that's awesome. You don't have to worry about that, and it gives you more support, which is always nice. And it has this gorgeous sheen, like glitter, woven in the fabric to make it more of like a formal piece. I am seeing a small run right here. I think I might be able to just pull, yeah, when I pulled the fabric, it disappeared. So okay, we have a few more pieces left. Those were more of the formal. Now I'm getting to more of the casual wear. I debated on this piece, and then I was like, oh, I could keep it, but these tops just don't, I don't know, they just don't, I don't like how they look on me. But this is a brand I do typically pass on. However, this one is new with tags. Angie, I have sold it a few times in the past. It's like a really small bread and butter, like $15 to $25. This is only a top, so I'm guessing I'd only get about $20 for it. But when I look at it, I think Free People, right? I mean, doesn't this look like a Free People top? Absolutely gorgeous. Like, I think this is more of a butterfly sleeve, or is this considered batwing? Because it's attached. But it's just really nice, like surplice crossover neckline. And it does have a drawstring, or yeah, it has a string right here. Oh, it does cinch and tighten, so that's nice. Just a really like soft muted floral. And again, new tags. It is rayon, made in India. And so, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Again, it was $1, and it was new tags. I don't think I would have gotten it if the tags were not still attached. This next piece, I can't decide if I'm going to list it or if I'm going to keep it. I did not buy this based off of brand. I bought it based off of style. I love black and white clothing. I just feel like it's so elegant looking. This is a very popular, trendy Y2K style of the one button cardigan, the open knit. It also is the white and black combination, so I just feels like it brings it up a level as far as where you could wear it, how you can style it. I just feel like it is gorgeous. So I will probably try it on, to be honest. I may keep it, I may not, but it also has a little bit of a flare sleeve. And here is the tag. It is a large. It's by Peck and Peck. I can't tell. It might look like a tree large. It is just, yeah, one button. I was gonna try it on, but it won't look right with my t-shirt. Here is another brand that I have sold in the past, and it is Fresh Produce. I love this color. It's one of my favorite colors. It's also a wonderful size of an extra large, and it is a casual shift dress, sleeveless, like sundress for the summer. Perfect. It's a little bit of a coral print. That's how I would describe it, but I will look it up and see if it has a style name or anything. But just I love this color. It's almost a Tiffany blue, but it's more, I would call this like seafoam green. Light blue, I don't know. Color is always up for interpretation to everybody, so I'll probably include a different colors that it could possibly be. This one is 100% cotton. Fresh Produce is known for organic materials, typically made in the USA, which is always nice. And it does have a style name, so that will help me hopefully find either a stock photo or like maybe the color they called it. Has a little keyhole in back, and it is mid-length, goes below the knees. So I'm guessing I can get 25 to 30 for that. That's why I typically pass on that brand, because the pieces typically go for more like the $20 to $30 mark, but because it's an extra large and it's a dress and it's in like new condition, I think I can get closer to the 30. Any information I give you guys during these videos, if it is not accurate, I will put corrected information up in the corner for you guys, as I really don't want to give anything incorrect. Or feel free to correct me in the comments below. My kids are going crazy outside. Okay, and the last piece, which I think I have seen this before, but I got it because it was a 2-piece, and it is this really busy, because it's like a floral print top and floral print skirt. I'm going to say 70s, maybe 80s era. It's more of a mature style skirt set. So here you have the sheer balloon sleeve with the mock neck, like ruffle, very feminine, with the tie at the neck. And then it has the matching skirt. Elastic is still good. And it's just like a straight line skirt with a ruffle. So this is something that I could see a lady wearing to like church. That's what it kind of reminds me of. But that was the whole haul. I did buy a few personal items, but all in, I think I was at like $23 or $21, which is crazy, because the profit I will make off of this, I don't know, but hundreds and hundreds of dollars off of 21. That's what I love about buying low and selling high, is that the ROI is amazing, but I do not let that discourage me. If I find something out while I'm thrifting that is marked up, I will definitely check comps and the sell-through rate, which is how many items have sold versus how many have been available. As if it's not a popular item, I'm not going to wait 2 years to sell it, or at least I don't really want to, especially if I'm putting more capital up for that one item. But I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.